Hello and welcome to Spirit Touched. Many of us, self included, tend to be problem solvers. When we see things wrong out in the world and in our life, we want to fix it. John 3:28 through 30. We forget who the real problem solver is. We think, oh, I can do this. I don't need any help. We are like the little kid who always said, no, mommy, I'd rather do it myself. Lots of times, that's when things get even worse. It can be a frustrating habit that distances us from God, and that's frustrating to Him too. There are some things we can fix, like scraped knees, but we are sorrowfully limited in our fix-it abilities. Thinking we can weighs us down with problems that are not ours to solve. Our number one concern is our relationship with God. So we should take all those problems to Him and ask His advice and help, just like the famous Alcoholics Anonymous prayer says. They will allow us that will allow us to see things from His point of view. He will show you what is really important. Remember, this road we are on leads to heaven, so let those problems fade in the light of eternity while we're still down here. Let our Mr. Fix-It God take care of things. Psalms 32:8, Luke 10:41 and 42, and Philippians 3:20, and watch those problems shrink in the light of eternity. Psalm 25:14. As yes, friends squabble from time to time, but on the really important issues, they stick together and they have each other's backs. Some people get so caught up in the things money can buy, in wanting the best of everything for themselves, that they totally lose what's really important. They forget that bigger doesn't always mean better, and that it's the simple things that really matter, like treating each other with kindness. God wants us to cherish life, not money and what it can do. He also wants us to cherish Him. Look up the old song, Cherish. Really listen to it. It says cherish is a word used to describe all the things hidden deep inside, and that the singer does cherish the lady he's singing to, just like God cherishes us. Our God feels the same way about us. Everything Jesus did while on this earth showed just how much God does indeed cherish each one of us. Good friends cherish each other. If we try to understand each other, we just might become friends. Love is supreme. Without it, we are nothing. Everything we do that shows love is worth it and helps us grow. God will hold us accountable for how we treat others. Friendliness and trust go together. We can do without friendliness, we can't do without trust. Bill Ward, good friends can somehow sense when things go worse. Andy Rooney from 60 Minutes, they come and open up their hearts and purse. A trusted friend is a sea of security, a continent of concern, a universe of understanding, and a galaxy of generosity. When you see a friend in need of help, don't just walk on by. Do not choose friends for their values, instead choose them for their personal qualities and their character. Oh yes, that's a mistake. Do choose them for their values. The strength of a friendship can be measured by the weight of the burden it's willing to share. Real friends should like and accept you for who you are and not try to make you over into what they think you should be or what they want you to be. If you have less money, they shouldn't treat you any differently. And if you don't agree with them or conform to their way of thinking, then drop you like a hot potato or shun you. None of that is being a friend. It's not their place to tell you who you should be friends with. And if they try, ask them why. It could be they don't like that person, so they think you shouldn't either. If things like that start happening, it's time to do some praying and decide if you want to keep that person as a friend. You may send your prayer request to heanswerstwo@gmail.com.